Hey everybody, welcome back to Totally Deserves Commentary. Today we are celebrating 127 views on my first video and 4 whole subscribers. That's right, we are moving on up in terms of the YouTube. Today, though, we are going to be talking about America's Felon, formerly known as America's Mayor. He was America's lawyer. He's going to end up in jail for just being a massive dumpster fire and doing whatever little thing Donald Trump decided to tell him, including giving this press conference here where you can see he's got his Donald Trump so elegantly put it, that shit running down the side of his face. So anyway, yeah, today's deep dive, we're delving deep into Rudy Giuliani's involvement with Purdue Pharma during the opioid crisis. This was a little after his role of America's mayor, is when his fund Giuliani Partners got involved with Purdue. Purdue was selling the OxyContin, and they weren't selling it; they were pushing it on doctors. Doctors were then pushing it on patients. They were making tons of money. Everybody was becoming addicted because they were breaking that stuff up and snorting it. Not to mention it's naturally one of the most addictive substances known. Just a horrible event. It's covered really well in the Netflix series Painkiller. I know there's another medicine one. I haven't watched it though. I'll get around to it. I didn't know it existed. People were telling me, but anyway, let's get back to Rudy Giuliani's involvement with Purdue Pharma, the maker of OxyContin, during the opioid crisis. Let's uncover the real story behind his role and its impact. Let's go. So, getting started, Giuliani Partners was founded by Rudy Giuliani, and it's known for consulting various major corporations. But today we're gonna zero in on one particularly controversial client, Purdue Pharma. Purdue Pharma, like I was saying, is notorious for its production of OxyContin, which was a major player in the opioid crisis. They faced allegations of aggressive marketing and downplaying the addictive nature of their painkiller. When I was in the army, it was 2004 to 2008 when I wasn't in Iraq, and I was in Iraq most of the time. But anyway, when I was down there, it was the heart of the opioid crisis. They had these clinics you could go to, and they didn't even really do much. Just wrote you the prescription for the OxyContin, and needless to say, this was getting abused. It was some really scary stuff that was going on at that time in that place. Um, so yeah, we were reading this article here by the Guardian. The Guardian wrote this article in 2018, so this was people knew Ruli, but they weren't really he wasn't as big a story as he would become a couple of years later with the election fraud nonsense, whatever they were bringing up. And um anyway, so I was reading this article here, and it says when Purdue discovered it was under investigation, it dispatched Giuliani fresh from his term as New York during the 9/11 in the twin roles of a heavyweight lawyer to confront a young prosecutor while working his powerful connections in Washington. Giuliani met with Brownlee. It's Mason Brownlee. He was the lead prosecutor on this case. I think he was an attorney general. At first, the Purdue lawyer tried to persuade the prosecutor that he had it all wrong. Oh, really? Really? You're looking at that. I can see Giuliani, his little hands up there, going, you've got this all wrong, guy. This isn't happening like that. We give it to the doctors and they make the choice. So you don't want to be blaming us. Evidently, that didn't go so well with Brownlee, who said, "What were the doctors being told?" That was a real hub to me. The biggest evidence were the videos of training sessions. I think it's talking about the training sessions where they would train their salespeople, which were usually young, attractive women fresh out of college, that were smart enough to be able to talk to doctors and dumb enough that they didn't really understand exactly what it was that they were doing. And it gets crazy to me because they even contacted James Comey, who would become director of the FBI, and even write the Comey files about the collusion between Russia and the Republican Party during the 2016 elections. And Comey actually thought thought it was Purdue Farbs, not Purdue Pharma. Um, and they cleared that up, as you can see here. And Brownlee actually offered them a plea deal or to face a trial. And apparently, um, apparently they did all kinds of research and got ex-employees involved and built a really impressive case. But then Giuliani starts getting involved and calling to get leverage with senior Justice Department officials. That is that is so wrong on so many levels. This is the kind of stuff that leads people to have no faith in government. You can't have corporate lawyers trying to get leverage with Justice Department officials. Like they outside of establishing facts and what's in the confines of the defined law, which I promise you isn't calling and begging on behalf of a pharmaceutical company to get away from justice. This is just kind of a joke here. And then once they realized that it wasn't going to happen, they went ahead and accepted a plea deal with the intent to defraud or mislead. Giuliani was able to get Purdue Pharma away from criminal convictions and pushed it on the parent company, uh, Purdue Frederick. Wow, that doesn't sound like the name of a shell company if I've never heard one. Um, that unreal. What Rudy was doing, and like I don't understand how your morals are. Hey, all these people are getting addicted. Here's what we think's going on. Hey, this medical company that the people are trusting to supply their doctors with the right medicine are getting addicted, and just kind of ridiculous. So anyway, so the end result, Purdue Pharma finds $640 million, which is pocket change to half the executives. They probably got it, in $100 bills wrapped underneath their pillow because they want to sleep on money. And between three executives, $34.5 million. I wonder who went ahead and paid that fine for them. Giuliani also on a second concession that immunized Purdue from further prosecution, even though its criminal conduct continued. Fucking believable here. I'm probably gonna get demonetized because of the language, but this is ridiculous. Like, what are we doing here? The watchdog Public Citizen said the company sold nearly $5 billion worth of OxyContin between the two dates. So that's what $640 million to them is like. It's like slapping us with like a $50 fine. Like, here you go. Go ahead and figure it out. And we got hair dye, Rudy Giuliani here with no issues about what he did. Look, I understand that corporations need lawyers that are gonna help them out. But unbelievable. Giuliani's association with Purdue Pharma, it should have raised broader questions about the responsibilities and the ethical considerations of legal consultants in cases involving public health crisis. You can't have this swamp creature. This isn't some defective toy that breaks. This is people getting addicted to essentially pill form heroin, And Rudy's out there just saying, well, it's whatever. And there's plenty of blame to go around for the opioid crisis, and we need more money to help addicts, and we need to get them in the right program, and we don't need Rudy Giuliani going out there and defending themselves. And it's pretty funny that Rudy did all of that for him, and right now Trump isn't even paying for his lawyer fees, and the guy's been sued for defamation and oblivion because he just gets drunk and utters nonsense, and you know is begging to get his lawyers covered for him. This guy is such just a lying sack of shit. There's really not too much, but I'm gonna go ahead and close up here so my video's not too long and I'm not rambling too much. Rudy's connection to Purdue Pharma during the opioid crisis is a significant chapter in his career. It underscores the intricate ethical dilemmas faced by legal consultants when representing clients in controversial matters. And guys, I'm going to end it here. That concludes our deep dive into Rudy Giuliani's involvement with Purdue Pharma. If you found this video informative, please give me, a thumbs up if you want and subscribe. You don't have to though. It's whatever. It would just be cool to say I got more than a couple likes this time. We're shooting for 10. If I can get 10 likes, I'll consider doing another video. I'll probably do one anyway, just when I get bored. But I don't know. I just kind of want likes. Actually, I don't even care that much. But hey, if we can get about 55 million likes, I'll go ahead and definitely do another video. Anyway, thanks guys. This is totally deserves commentary, and enjoy your day.